Uh, yeah, hello everyone. Good to see familiar folks in the call. We we are in the fifth session of ML Paper Reading Club, where Sergey is going to, share us more about the current paper that we are, reading. And today we are going to talk more about session uh, four and session chapter 10 and chapter 11. So Sergey has been helping, reading this paper for a for the past few sessions, and it has been really, helpful for everyone, those who have joined, and also for those who are not able to join, we have the recording available on YouTube. So, uh, yeah, that way everyone is, learning from the useful information that is being shared within this paper reading clubs. So now I'm going to hand over to Sergey to talk more about the paper that we are going to read, specifically the chapter 10 and chapter 11. So now I will stop sharing and hand over to Sergey.
Yeah, hi everyone. So the two mentioned chapters remain, and yeah, we'll continue reading with these two chapters. They're small one, and but it's like major part of such document because they are summarizing that what was written in that document, and like summarizing the general information why why they did it and the future plans. So I will share my uh, annotated. Oh, sorry, sorry about that. Sorry. Yeah, let me share the screen. Yeah, this one. So this is chapter 10. So they like introducing the main concept and dancing around the SOT analysis. So they emphasize on the strengths, weakness, and opportunities as well as threats. But they call it like not threats but challenges. So they introduce that analysis and show that uh, the strength of that uh, framework. It's like to reduce the costs of uh, consuming the data and consuming the resources, so processing the data and transferring the data into knowledge graphs, and uh, also strange is like to build more semantically linked entities and reducing hallucination during inference while you're getting the data through that framework. So, but that framework also has a weakness. Like the weakness is like it needs dynamic classification and semantic structure improvement. So that means that if data has been changed, so they need to be updated, and these updates could cost you reduce some consume some time, yeah, consume some resources, and so this is like some weakness of that framework. So they also mentioned that about granularity issue of types and limitation in application, so making it difficult to extend properties under new subclasses. So that means that if the new classes or subclasses appears, they need to be dynamically linked to the parent classes, and it also cost you, like resources as well as time, consuming the time. So summarizing that SPG, this page described that SPG provides a scalable and the AI integrated knowledge graph system, but still needs improvement in dynamic classifications, as well as semantic structures and instance reasoning. So this table, like, divide the weakness and challenges, yeah, and show this SWOT analysis, like with the short descriptions. The main goal of the system that allows us to leverage the less hallucinating approach to process the data, and allow us to organize the process of getting more reliable and more accurate way how to get a more reliable data, and to build more reliable knowledge graphs. So simplifying that, the SPG fills critical gaps in enterprise AI knowledge graphs, and must overcome scalability, optimization, and user adoption challenges for broader implementation. So yeah, we can move to the next page, because it stands on a problem that has a so because SPG comes from LPG with the like, so it stands on that terms that used in LPG, but it enhances it and make it more reliable and more, more in produce with a result with more accurate results. So this table lists the fundamental problems of knowledge management based on LPG and the resolution status by SPG. So we can figure out that LPG has a lot of problems, issues, yeah, and how SPG solve that issues. So like the main issues, like so the type management. The LPG has a lot of problems with the type management, where types sets with not so the types not very accurate, and SPG provide more detailed approach how to set the more accurate, with more accurate type for entities, link that entities, and standardizing these properties and concept types. Also, there is specific approach. They call it knowledge fusion. That means that if some term transferred from one term to other term, or like synonym, SPG can detect such term and make it like duplicate of the term, and will not produce the new term. This is main goal of such framework. And it also supports dynamic types that not really supported by LPG. So summarizing this, SPG resolves key issues in knowledge management from LPG, and particularly semantic representation, logical reasoning, and event classification, while outfitting fundamental improvements over LPG. So this is main differences that SPG has, but LPG doesn't. So the chapter 11, so it's about the future of SPG and how it could be improved, because it still consumes a lot of time when you try to get more detailed description, or I mean the description instructed as a structured data. So in case of data, this event or type or any kind of entities changed from time to time. So it's like if entity was described in the beginning of the text, and then something happened during the mentioning of this event or this entity. So this framework needs to restructure this data, and it also cost the time and resources. So they providing like they vision how to make it better, and they promise to release the second version of this paper, as well as framework. So they mentioned about the future of SPG focus on addressing current challenges like a semantic standardization and tool fragmentation, while aiming for tight integration with LLMs and scalable industrial applications. So the integration with LLMs is very seamless, and but they focus to integrate LLMs into SPG. So they want to organize like the whole framework that will include LLM inside that framework in the future release. So this next page shows it's like general structure and example of application scenarios. So when we can find how it could be used in integration with LLMs, with application, and so this page shows like we can easily integrate LLMs and advanced AI framework, leveraging the symbolic logic and structured knowledge graphs to improve accuracy and reasoning and mitigate hallucination in LLMs. So naturally, it's really reduced hallucination because this information well structured, that this framework understand and build the structured data sets, in form of OVL and other types RDF structures. So just showing that the common usage that could be used in risk management scenarios and making the growth related businesses, and LLM enhanced general knowledge services like open knowledge graphs. So we can move further. They mentioned about the future releases, and plans for SPG. So now they are providing the basic information how it can solve the problems and what obstacles can be, you can mention, you can face, and and how that bottlenecks could be solved in the future release. So also mentioned about white paper version 2 of such framework, and mentioned about basic concepts that and changes that it will cover. So also mentioned the rest feature releases, but they focus to provide the next version of the framework and that release. So yeah, in the future we'll continue to upgrade SPG, and I mentioned plan to release. It's like release roadmap. Yeah, that's all. That's all that I have. So we can discuss several topics and questions, and continue.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sergey, for the information. We have Dino with us as well. Dino, if you have any questions, please let us know. And yeah, Sergey can help answer. Okay. Yeah, Dino doesn't have any questions as of now, but I would encourage everyone to join the GDG Surrey Discord channel. And also, this session is recorded, so we will put the recording on YouTube. So, yeah, you can put that in the comment section if you have any questions. And I also wanted to share that, yeah, about we will post a poll on LinkedIn about the next paper reading. So if you have any suggestions or any ideas on which specific paper you want us to, go through, we can go over that. And yeah, based on the LinkedIn poll results, we can pick the paper, that everyone wants and go through that. So yeah, that's the plan for the next session. For this session, I would like to, and even the past session, I would like to thank Sergey, and Alka was also, there helping us reading those papers. So
Mhm.
big shout out to Sergey and Alka for helping us. And yeah, thanks a lot to all the GDG Surrey team members who have helped conduct all the sessions. So yeah, thank you so much. Sergey, if you have any last thoughts you want to share about this paper, or, how was your experience? Yeah, please go ahead.
Thank you for such opportunity. So it was wonderful experience. So it was a small session because it's like summarizing, and it doesn't take a lot of time. Yeah, but it's very interesting experience. I would love to continue, and yeah, we'll keep in touch.
Yeah, yeah, for
uh,
sure. We will stay in touch, and we will continue collaborating in the future sessions as well. And yeah, as you said, it was a pretty short session, this one. But it's good that we'll, get to spend more time, on something else this Sunday. And I would like to thank, you and, everyone for joining us on this Sunday for this session. So
mhm.
yeah, thanks a lot. Thank you, everyone. We'll stay in
Thank you,
touch.
guys.
Keep in touch on Discord. Keep in touch on LinkedIn. Uh, we'll share more information. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.